Alright, here we go. Alright, now I can actually aim.
Little high.
Okay, we'll come back to that one. Might be a bad cap. I saw it move. Where did I hit that time?
To the high, little high to the right. Go back left. High again.
Cap's kind of jammed up the cylinder. There we go. Alright, this one didn't fire, so we're going to try it one more time and see.
That was low.
I can't tell. Alright, so we'll wind up for the destruction segment now. We've got a monitor and some sodas down there. And we got a little root beer can in case I'm feeling confident in my accuracy, which I probably won't. But I was also going to show you, this is what it looks like with the caps on. They're pretty tiny, so that's the only spot that you can really put them on. And honestly, that's probably the most difficult part, is getting those on. And then also, that's all that wax that I rubbed on there earlier. Kind of looks like earwax, really, but it's not. Oh yeah, and for all the inquiring minds, yes, Gracie the dog is back in the house, so she's not gonna have any ear damage from this. But I gotta say, you think you know somebody. You just saw them on Saturday, had good times with them, they were happy to see you, and then they bark at you. You think you know somebody, and then something like that happens. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Anyway, let's see how accurate this is. Alright, not bad. Let's try the sodas. Alright. Not bad. Got a little spark on my face on that one. Alright, so this isn't a problem, but I'm just going to show you. The cap right there kind of got disintegrated after that shot, so it's kind of keeping it from revolving and cycling. But in this instance, I think it'll just fall off like that. So that's not a big issue. But that can be an issue if you're trying to fire fast with a black powder. I've had that problem twice already, so just be mindful of that, but it's never an issue. They'll either fall off like they just did, or just pull out a knife and kind of pop it off. But anyway, got a couple more shots left, I think. One's sparking kind of bad now. Let's see, I think we got one more shot left. I'm going to go for the root beer can, see how good I am today. Not good enough, apparently. But anyway, that's pretty good. Because I've heard with these type of pistols, the black powder, they do have rifling, but I think it's the way the sights are made or something. They're not always that accurate. Like, they'll hit in the same spot most every time, but it's not necessarily straight down the sights, if that makes sense. Like, you could aim perfectly in the crosshairs on a sight or on a target every time, and it might shoot up to the right or down to the left or something like that. But it will always hit there. So I've heard from people that shoot black powder recreationally, and I think even people back in the Civil War in the 1860s, 70s, maybe probably in the 1850s also, they would just have to shoot the gun enough to learn where it hits, and then, you know, they would just accommodate for that. I believe it's called like Kentucky windage or something like that, where you just have to compensate for where you know the gun's supposed to hit and just act accordingly. So, I think that's about it. isn't it? Well, we knew this was going to be a long video because, you know, black powder stuff it takes time to load it anyway. And I mean, if you saw the black powder rifle we did, you know that. But in this case, we got to do that 6 times. So it's going to be a tedious process. So we're not going to show a reloading more than once because there's no point to, really. But, you know, with these type of guns, they're really cool. Like, they're very interesting, and it's almost kind of fun to load them. I don't know why that is, but it's just kind of fun. So you don't really mind it taking that long. Of course, it helps that you're not getting shot at by, you know, somebody like they were in the Civil War or in like a shootout or something. So that obviously helps make it more fun. And one thing I haven't shown you yet, 2 things actually, excuse me, is the sights. So you see this right here. That's the front sight. Pretty simple. And that's the back sight. It's just a little notch cut out of the top of the hammer. So when you look down the sights, you just line that up with that. And as you saw, it's fairly accurate. I didn't have much luck the first time with the steel target, but the second time I was hitting pretty well, so not bad. And another thing, I think it's the last thing I haven't shown you, is how to take the gun apart. So I said earlier that some people might just carry extra cylinders with them because that would be faster than reloading. And that probably sounds kind of ridiculous in modern times because, you know, taking the cylinder off is kind of a process. But in this gun, it's really not that bad. So you just pop this out. Pop that out. And then you just pull this off. There's the barrel and the little ramrod. And then there's your cylinder. It's already really dirty. So when you see it done like this, it makes more sense why somebody would just carry like 3 or 4 extra cylinders with them. Because all you do is pop that out, pull that off, and you're good to go. If you're really fast with it, you could probably reload in that fashion in under 30 seconds. But like if you were riding on horseback or something, that might not be the best option because if you drop this, the little pin thing, you can't shoot this because the barrel won't stay on. It'd be very dangerous to shoot. So, you know, I doubt people on horseback did it too much just for that reason, but it actually, I would say it's probably the best option. So you don't have to carry like 4 pistols on you or anything like that because, you know, you probably have a hard time finding places to put the pistols. But anyway, guys, that's all we got for today. Thank you all for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did because I had a great time with it. And again, it won't be Veterans Day once the video comes out, but it is currently. So once again, thank you to all the veterans. I hope you had a great day. You know, hope you felt well appreciated today. You know, hope you just had a good one. And also, one last thanks to Robbie and Gracie for letting us shoot at their place today. So from everyone at the Amateurs Hour, happy Veterans Day and have a nice day, and we'll see you next time.
Hey everybody, so it's Avery again. One of the things that I noticed whenever the ball had hit the LCD screen, it kind of rotated inside of it and didn't go very deep. So we are going to do a comparison test with a 9mm full metal jacket. I don't think it's really fair, but it's the best thing we got right now. So give me just a second. We'll go up and look at it. All right. So the 9mm actually went completely through, whereas you can physically see the mini ball up in that one. I would have to say I gotta commend the the boys back then for fighting with these types of weapons, because it looks like if you were to be hit with it, it's gonna stay in you. But we'll see you next time on the Amateur Hour, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See ya.